Well, we're out traveling around.
We are.
There are train shows.
There are train shows to attend, yes.
Yes, and one of these train shows is down in southern Utah in the St. George area, so it gave us a chance to avoid the cold weather.
Right, for a little bit.
Something goes wrong out in the middle here.
Well, when I was younger, I would just take the plexiglass off, throw off the road, and go out there and...
Anyway, this will be a couple of upcoming shows.
Oh, yes. This was mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. And this will also be an upcoming show. This was at the Intermountain Train Expo, but I think this should be its own show.
Oh, definitely.
Anyway, this week we will be looking at the Intermountain Train Expo.
This is one of my favorites right here.
We come every year.
Yes.
This year it's in Farmington, Utah.
Right.
This used to be held at the Utah Fairgrounds.
Right, I liked it out there.
Oh, that was so fun. But it started moving around, but a lot of people just know it as the Fairgrounds Train Show.
Right.
Because that's what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things they do at this train show is really involve kids.
I know, I love it.
And they always have hands-on things for kids to do. Right over here, they're teaching kids how to make scenery, and they get to leave with their own tree that they make. And they have a lot of other fun things for kids to do, different train layouts to run. This is their demo derby.
Oh,
boom!
ow.
Oh, don't do that to my trains, please. But they have all kinds of fun things here for kids to do.
Oh, that was close. Should we do it again?
And one of the club activities, not here at the train show, but they get kids from the club to build these pizza box layouts.
I know. Al was involved with that when he was around.
Yeah, when Al was alive, he was really into getting kids to build these. But they call them a pizza box because they're about the size of a pizza box.
Or they're built from a pizza box.
Or they're actually built from a pizza box. And of course, there are the usual modular train layouts. A lot of these clubs build these modular trains and then they put them into storage, and the only chance they get to set them up and run them is to bring them to a train show like this.
Well, that's cool.
This is the Lego group.
Oh, imagine a train made from Legos.
This is the new thing.
Right.
It's becoming so popular, it's the modern equivalent of Lionel or something, which is still around, of course. But this has just really taken off. A lot of people doing Lego train sets.
That's just amazing.
And speaking of Lionel, they're still doing Lionel.
I love Lionel, though.
This is a brand new model.
Right.
I believe it's from Lionel. It's a big boy.
Oh, check it out.
Oh my gosh, 4014. Now I wonder, everywhere you look, there were people running big boys. I wonder why.
There could have been some influence there.
There could have been some influence there, and it's this locomotive right here.
Boy, that's impressive.
This is an incredible shot. One of the subscribers sent us this shot. It's a drone shot that he got in El Paso, Texas.
Wow, that is just magnificent.
It's hard to photograph this locomotive and not get magnificent, but that really takes the cake.
Right.
That's incredible. Look at that articulation.
And it drives home the point, too, on a real train when you're videoing, not to get too close to the train, because look how far that thing comes out past the tracks.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine sometimes how far out these things extend.
Like when they're making a band and such. Oh, check out the 67 Shelby.
Gee, warm spot in our heart there.
The sound was perfect.
It really was.
Oh man.
This was fun. Now, this same club does American Flyer as well.
Oh, serious?
So half of their railroad is 3-rail Lionel, and the other half of their railroad is 2-rail American Flyer trains.
Isn't that the 844?
I do believe it is.
I'll be
Union
darned.
Pacific's other locomotive.
Yeah, another favorite of mine.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's a changing landscape again.
But we're having fun. Again.
Absolutely. The toy trains are so different.
Well, they are. They bring back a little thread of your childhood or something.
I think that's the whole attraction.
Oh, it's got to be.
Yeah, these are the layouts that everybody wished they had when they were a little kid.
Including me.
Including me, yeah. I'm much more into scale modeling now, but boy, this brings back memories. And check this out, erector set.
Yes, that was another biggie when you were a kid for Christmas. Got to
Yeah.
have an erector set.
This is kind of funny. Gilbert, the same people who did American Flyer, were importing a British set called Meccano, and they decided that they'd just make their own version of that.
Right.
Meccano, or Meccano. Anyway, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Anyway, there it is. Erector sets.
Yes.
Very similar, but different.
Mel's Diner. I wonder if Alice is at work.
Probably. But that's part of the attraction here.
It is.
The reliving the 1930s, 40s, 50s, whatever your childhood was from. There's always a reason to change things up.
Right. I see that somebody's selling parts from their layout.
Yeah, it looks like they've dismantled the whole layout, and here it is.
Well, I would have bought something if we had a train that size.
Oh man, I tell you, it's and again, it's all stuff from my childhood. So,
Oh, yeah. I
so
mean,
there's
all of
that.
yeah.
And speaking of childhood, when I was a kid, what I wanted to do was heavy-duty signaling and electronics.
Yes.
And it was just too complicated to do. And today, people are actually doing that.
Oh, no kidding. They've got these little itty-bitty lights. Everything works.
Everything works, and there's all this really elaborate circuitry to drive the signaling systems.
Right.
And I'll tell you, if I was doing HO and doing Class A railroading HO, it would have a very elaborate signaling system. Look how cool.
Yeah, it's just breathtaking.
But it's complicated.
Yeah, you can see the switchboard down there. That even has me puzzled.
It's a handful. And of course, there were the usual dealers.
Right, I love going over here to see what they have.
For me, this is one of the funnest parts of the train show. Is
Oh, absolutely.
Searching for treasures.
Right, those signs were really cool.
Always. And then the Live Steam Club is always here.
Right.
With a little ride for the kids.
Right.
They have to set it up outside usually. Sometimes they've set it
They've
up
had
inside.
it inside on occasion.
Anyway, there it was outside, the train ride for the kids. Always fun.
Hey, sorry. Hello.
Now here's another Lionel club, another 3-rail club,
Oh, no kidding.
but and another big boy.
Oh, look at that.
Go figure. These guys are doing something a little bit different, something that a lot of people refer to as high rail.
Oh,
So it's Lionel and it's toy trains, but they also try to incorporate scratch building and fine scale.
I see.
So one of the members here is Tory Walls, and he's been buying up a lot of Steve Stribble's buildings and stuff.
Right.
Because Steve's been dismantling his O-scale railroad, which is a 2-rail, a super detailed scratch-built railroad. But now a lot of that is popping up over here on this layout.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, fun. I love the amusement park.
Carnival part. Oh, that is so neat.
It's kind of a hobby within a hobby, and
Right.
within that are the circus modelers.
Right. And for me, it just brings back memories when I was a kid and we would go to these carnivals.
I love it. I love the hot box on this train. That's really cool.
Oh, yeah. I love the things that Lionel's doing nowadays.
They're doing some really neat stuff.
Oh, yeah. And the other thing is, though, I'm very happy that Union Pacific actually restored the real thing.
Yes.
The only thing, though, I wish they could restore is another thing I wish they could restore, and I would like to see in live, instead of seeing in video, is the...
Oh dear, a hot box.
There it is. Oh, my.
That is one flaming hot box there. I hope they run into a hot box detector pretty soon and it brings the train to a stop.
Yeah, seriously.
And lanterns.
Oh, check those out.
Oh, I love railroad lanterns and anything railroad markers, the China here.
Oh, everything.
Railroadania. I just love it all. This person over here was selling builder plates.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and a different kind of builder plate. The builder plates off of the backheads
Right.
on diesel trains. So backheads or back wall anyway inside the cab. Those plates right there. Oh, check that out.
What in the world?
I had to ask the guy because I wasn't sure. It's a marker off of a streamlined passenger train.
It looks like a submarine, but it doesn't belong in a train show. It's like different.
But, now that he mentioned it, it's like, yeah, I've seen those on the back of a streamlined train, 2 of them poking out on either side. Here's a strange blast from the past.
Oh, boy.
The Ravel Russian trawler. This is what Steve built his ferry boat out of.
Oh, really?
Oh, look, it's Greg Hardy.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Boy, we spent about an hour over here getting caught up.
Exactly.
He was selling off a couple of his surplus locomotives. He always does that. He's always buying and selling. He's rebuilding my brass engine right now, my K36.
Right.
Anyway, we had to compare our pictures from the gathering of Victorian locomotives. He's got a few spectacular ones.
Yes, he does.
He was there in costume and so on and getting pictures like that one.
Right.
But that's Greg. He loves doing those kinds of
Yes,
things.
he does.
But he's got some really neat locomotives for sale here. I was sort of tempted. And over here, the Wasatch N Scalers.
I love this. This is my favorite part.
It isn't a train show till we come over here and visit the Wasatch N Scalers.
Right. Look at the scenery.
Oh, this is one of the neatest modular railroads, and they're at every single train show with this. It's always fun. And we can get caught up with our friends Bob and Karen Gerald.
Right.
They're always here running.
Yeah, master enemies from the guy.
Yeah. So this little tidbit will be a future show,
Right.
because this was pretty special. We've been looking forward to seeing this railroad, and here it is. Anyway, it was a great train show.
Oh man, an all-day event, but well worth it.
Well worth it. Well, if you haven't been over to the channel, get over to the channel and subscribe, and you can do that with the blue button right there. Well, we're not sure how you found this video on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring, and we will see you here on Tuesday with something fun and different. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.